What is going on, everybody? My name is Kenny. You are watching NJ Cocktails, and we are bringing you another video. Today we are going to be making a classic tiki drink known as Planter's Punch. Let's get into making this awesome drink. Alright, so the Planter's Punch was originally put on paper in 1908, published in a New York Times article. Although the cocktail has some disputed history, one thing we know is that the drink was being made long before 1908 from some research that is out there. There are two main theories around where the Planter's Punch originated. We do believe that the Planter's Punch was originally created in Jamaica, as with most tiki drinks, due to the fact that that was a very prevalent area of the world where rum was being used to make cocktails very similar to this one. So that is pretty much the extent of the history for Planter's Punch. The drink was made famous by the world-renowned tiki god himself, Trader Vic, or Victor Bergeron as his full name, I hope I pronounced that right, who is the owner of Trader Vic's, the famous tiki bar. And we are going to be using his specs today and building the Planter's Punch according to how Trader Vic would make it. So this recipe is one that you can look up online on 5 different websites and get 5 different sets of specs. So everybody seems to have their own little twist on the Planter's Punch, particularly when it comes to the rums that are chosen. So the original recipe, that the one that we're using today, which was found in this book, 12 Bottle Bar, which is a really good book for anybody who's just getting their feet wet into building a home bar or getting into making cocktails. The book really has a great philosophy on how to build a home bar slowly and introduces you to more and more cocktails with each additional bottle that you buy. If you end up like me, you definitely won't be able to stop at 12. You'll end up with a 1200 bottle bar. But this is definitely a great starting point and a way to get all the basics and give yourself the biggest index of cocktails that you're able to make at home. So definitely check this book out. I'll leave a link in the description for where you can find this. And that's it. So we're going to get into it. So we are going to be starting off with half an ounce of lemon juice. I usually squeeze on camera, but I don't know, tonight I squeezed it ahead of time. We're going to be using 1 ounce of lime juice. We're going to do 1/4 ounce of demerara simple syrup. This is 1-to-1, so equal parts demerara sugar and water. Some people do a 2-to-1 syrup. That's totally fine. We are doing 1-to-1. We're going to use half an ounce of grenadine. I am using grenadine from my friends over at Bougie Syrups. I've mentioned these guys a few times on the channel. They do handcrafted cocktail syrups, deliver anywhere in the United States right to your front door. Great option during COVID time if you're unable to get out to the store and pick up some ingredients to make your homemade syrups. Check these guys out. I will leave a link to their website in the description as well. And I have a coupon code for them. So I'll leave that in there as well, and you guys can get a little bit of a discount. All right, and so the last component of this drink is going to be the rums. We're going to be using 3 ounces of rum in our Planter's Punch, so it's definitely a little on the boozy side. But you can't really go wrong here. The Trader Vic recipe published in the 12 Bottle Bar book states 3 ounces of amber rum. So you can use anything here. You can probably use a Spanish style rum like a Bacardi. I'm going to go with a split rum base. I'm going to do 1.5 ounces of Smith & Cross, which is a Jamaican pot still rum, Navy strength, so it's like 100 and 117 proof, I think, or something like that, 114 proof. This is probably my favorite bottle of rum in existence. You know, it's just absolutely awesome. The flavor is incredible. And then I'm going to be using 1.5 ounces of a demerara rum. So Hamilton 86 is what we're going to go with for our other rum here. And I think the combination of these two is going to give us a really, really nice complex rum profile, and that's exactly what we're going for. So we're going to do 1.5 ounces of the Hamilton. And 1.5 ounces of Smith & Cross. All right. And so this is going to be served over crushed ice. So what we're going to do is whip shake. So just a couple of pieces of crushed ice or pebble ice. And then what we're going to do is shake that up until you can't really hear the ice anymore. And then basically what that's going to do is aerate the cocktail and chill it down a little bit without over diluting it. So it's going to be sitting on crushed ice, so it's going to get plenty of dilution as that ice melts. So hard and fast till you don't hear the ice anymore, and then we'll pour it over crushed ice. I never know what to say when I'm shaking, so I'm just going to stare into the camera. All right, and I think we are good there. All right, so we are going to dump the entire contents of our shaker straight into the glass. And we're going to top that up with our crushed ice. I don't know how to be neat when doing this. I see some of these other guys are always so neat in their videos with the ice. I don't know. Just pack it in there. That's what we're doing. We made a mess. That's all right. And so there's the Planter's Punch. We're going to garnish that with dehydrated lime wheel. Add a little bit of color contrast there. And Surfside Sip, absolute must. And a couple of maraschino cherries with a custom-made 1-of-1 Surfside Sip glass cocktail pick made for me. Thank you, Andrew. And there it is, Planter's Punch. Let's get into tasting it. Ooh. Oh yeah. So pretty well balanced. You've got the grenadine and the little bit of demerara syrup, giving it that sweetness, but plenty of lime juice and lemon juice in there to kind of balance out that sweetness and give it that nice tart citrus flavor. And then you kind of get a whole lot of rum, that funky Jamaican rum mixed with that demerara Hamilton is a great combination. Ooh, these things can go down pretty easy, and with 3 ounces of rum and some higher proof stuff in there, these will creep up on you. So drink responsibly, and that's it. That's all I got for you guys. And thank you very much for tuning in. I really appreciate all the love and support so far this year, as our cocktail channel is definitely still growing. So if you're not subscribed and you're watching this video, we would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. We've got new content that comes out every week. Hoping to be going to a multi-week release schedule at some point in the near future, so stay tuned for that. Appreciate if you drop a comment below and let us know what you'd like to see us make on the channel next. And that's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.